All right, so let's begin. Something very simple. Get settled, centered, and grounded. There's a term called GCP, ground, centering, and protecting. So creating a bubble of protection and imagining the white light of the divine coming in. So that is done a lot, very frequently in energy healing with Reiki. So I can share that with you. I always do it before I start any yoga practice and also before I go out into the world. So let's do that. GCP, ground, center, and protect. So I'm going to sit in this Sukhasana position, which is cross-legged position, Indian style. I'm going to draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Lengthen the neck and tuck the chin slightly. Now, begin to envision yourself as an old oak tree. Grounding yourself deep into the earth. Imagine your sitting bones growing roots deep into the ground, moving through all the layers of the earth, from the mantle all the way down to the core of the earth. We're one and connected with the earth now. Now, as this old oak tree grows, see your vertebral column growing upwards towards the sky, creating space for the discs between the vertebrae. Lengthen all the way up towards the sky. Lengthen the neck. Lengthen the vertebral column. As we begin the process of centering, begin to shed all distractions and focus on yourself as this very grounded old oak tree, rooted deep into the earth, yet extending towards the heavens. Focusing on your physical body and scanning the body now. Any areas of tension, take a deep breath. Exhale, release. Take note, witness beyond the physical body to the emotional body. Any feelings that rise up, it's just simple energy. Take a deep breath. If it is energy that no longer serves you, big exhale, let it out. Now, begin to focus on the mental body. Any thoughts rise up and well, go up to the surface and distract you. Perhaps worries, negative thinking, fear of failure, anger, frustration, grief, loss, all of it. Any of these thoughts, again, it's energy. And again, take a deep breath. With this mindful practice, release. Big exhale. Now expand to the aura. See the beautiful white light coming from the heavens. Divine light, feeding you healing energy. Moving through from the crown chakra to the third eye, to the throat, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. And then flowing down the sitting bones, ischial tuberosities, expanding out beyond your body. your aura, creating a big, huge circle of white light. And now, with whatever belief system you have, ask your guides, your angel guides, saints, ancestors, God, whatever you believe in, to protect you in a bubble of white light. All right, so that was GCP, grounding, centering, and protection, divine protection. So do that every day. Your aura will get stronger, your health will improve, your thinking, your mindset. It's the perfect way to start your day. So now let's begin our traditional 6-3-6-3 breath, diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale for 6, hold for 3, exhale for 6. Fully expanding the lungs to the apex, which is right above your clavicles. Here we go, cycle 5 at your own pace. If you're ready, raise the arms up, deep breath. Arms overhead. Exhale, prayer position. Set the attention for the remainder of this practice. You're going to say the affirmation out loud or quietly in your head. You will repeat it 3 times. Send it out as the intention. We'll come back to you threefold. Positive affirmation. I release what no longer serves for my highest good. I embrace balance and abundance. I release what no longer serves for my highest good. I embrace balance and abundance. I release what no longer serves for my highest good. I embrace balance and abundance. Raise the arms overhead, spread the arms out. Fingertips touching the ground. Chin to the chest. Keeping the back straight. Raise the arms and head up. Exhale, chin to the chest. And again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, rotate that left ear to the left shoulder. Draw the chin to the chest. Rotate the right ear to the right shoulder. Draw the chin to the chest. Bring the head up to neutral. Turn to the right. Up to the center. Turn to the left. Up to the center. Lean over, right ear to the right shoulder. Take your right hand to the crown of the head. Raise the left hand up slightly off the mat, not too high. Just off the mat so you can feel the stretch in the neck, muscles. Slide forward with your left hand. Slide back. Slide forward. Slide back. Switch sides. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the crown of the head. Slight lift with the right hand. Slide forward. Slide back. Slide forward. Slide back. Good. Hands on the knees. Back nice and straight. And now take the navel to the spine. Round your back. C-shaped vertebral column. Chin to the chest. Stay here, opening up the rhomboid muscles, which is right in between the scapula and the shoulder blades. Feel the stretch there, chin to the chest. Good, now keep the back nice and straight. Lift the arms up, inhale. Exhale, scoop hollow and round that back. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. 1 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And now move into cat-cow. Inhale, arching the back, opening the chest, feel the stretch, and then rounding the back. All right, 3 more. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. And, you could go as deep or as shallow as you would like in your stretch. Always remember, each day is different. So some days you feel stiffer. Don't overdo it and overstretch. That's how we get tendinitis. Stretching beyond the muscle and pulling on the tendon origin, which gives the, inflammation and pain that you don't want. It takes forever to heal tendons. Lack of blood supply, just naturally, anatomically, there's less blood supply. So always remember in your practice, stretch to your full extension. But if you start to feel any discomfort, just back off slightly. Go to the edge, but not beyond it. All right? So that's my advice. Now let's walk the hands forward. Opening up and see what I'm going. I'm going very nice and slow. Gauging where my body is this morning. So today I'm a little stiff. It's midweek. I worked out. I'm a little sore. So again, I don't go beyond what I know I can do. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. So I could definitely go further than this, but I'm going to stay right here. 4 breaths. Work your way up. And when you're ready, switch legs. And again, walk your hands. Gauge where you are today. 4 breaths. All right, when you are ready, and walk the hands over slowly to the right side. 3 breaths here. Walk the hands slowly to the left side. Now, when you are ready, take this left elbow towards the ground. Keep the hips grounded. Right hand up. Right armpit faces the ceiling. 3 breaths here. Raise both arms up, deep breath. Exhale over to the right. 3 breaths here. Good. Both arms up, deep breath. Exhale over, and let's flow with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, lift. And exhale over to the right. Take this left hand, reach forward. Take the right hand up. Lift the right armpit up towards the ceiling. Bring it down. Take the left hand up. Left armpit faces the ceiling. And bring it down. And now take this right hand all the way over the head and down. So our standard warm-up is happening there right now. So nothing new. We are going to do a couple of new exercises. But really focus now on the spine, warming up the spine. So before we start twisting, I want you to focus, as I said before, really creating that space for the disc, so lengthening. Imagine a string of pearls pulling you by the crown of your head. I've said that over and over, but I hope that visual helps. So see what I'm doing? I'm really lengthening first. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. It's all about posture, and this really makes you focus also on your core, pulling it in and up, so pelvic floor in and up, maybe to the spine, to the back. All right, now that you're lengthened, twist over to your left side. Stay here. Try to look over that left shoulder. Take 4 deep breaths here. Turn the head, the upper body. Raise the arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist. Move this right shoulder, 4 breaths here. All right, let's flow with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift the arms up, palms together. And exhale, twist. All right, more active twist. Take the hands to the shoulders. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other. Let's do it dynamically for a cycle of 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping the hands on the shoulders. Rotate the shoulders backwards. Rotate the shoulders forwards. Good. Release. Shoulder shrugs. Shoulder to the ears. Shoulders down. Focus on stretching the neck muscles. 5. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace your fingers. Palms facing the ceiling. Slide back and forth, left to right. Stretching the side of the body. Good. Take the hands, interlace them behind you. And stretch forward, arms over the head. 4 breaths here. And slowly rise up. Beautiful. All right, time to get your bolster out. Place it transverse. We're going to move into cat-cow. We're going to protect our knees. So I really want you to focus on placing your knees on the bolster, hip distance apart. Curl your toes under. And here we go. We're going to take the hands, shoulder width apart. Cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Arch. Exhale, round. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And big hip rotations all the way around. Opposite direction. Now let's do puppy dog pose. Take the arms all the way out, armpits come down, chin to the mat, hips stay up. Good. All right. Now, child's pose. Big toes together, knees mat distance apart, hips all the way to the heels. Feel the stretch here. Chest to the ground, forehead to the ground, 4 breaths. And now bring the knees together, rounding your back. So you're going to create this egg-shaped body. Hands to the heels, rounding your back, chin to the chest, forehead to the knees. Good. All right. Coming off the bolster. And guess what? You're going to pull out your blocks. Where did I put them? Right here. So you're going to take one knee, the left knee to the block, and then take your right hand to the other block up ahead of you. So the first block is behind. So you know we're going to do bird dog, but you're going to hold this pose here. Keeping the hips square. Keeping the right hand on the block. Lifting the right leg up. Fine. So don't go too low and don't go too high. Just parallel to the ground. So you're not really arching the back. You want to keep the hips square. You don't want an airplane out either. So keep the hips square. And left hand out. 4 breaths here. Good. And just 3 bird dogs. We're not doing Pilates here, but it's good to warm up. So take this left elbow to the right knee, tuck it into the chest, and then slow extension. 2 more, tuck it into the chest, right knee, left elbow, balance, and pull out straight. Extend the left arm and right leg. 1 more time, flex the left elbow and the right knee, tuck it into the chest. And slowly extend, very controlled movement, much slower. Extend, extend, left hand, right foot, good. Okay, now there's 3 right there. Hopefully you felt that. Big toes together now. Knees apart, child's pose as we transition to the other side. But this is a nice deep stretch in the shoulders. Bring the armpits down, forehead to the ground. Slowly come up. This time, you're going to take the block behind, just like before. You're going to take the right knee to this block. The block that's not behind, but in front, is you're going to place your left hand on it. Okay? So left hand to the block in front, right knee to the block in the back. Keeping the hips squared, check yourself, engage the abdominal muscles, slowly lift the leg up. Now see if you go too high, you can lose your balance. So keep the leg parallel to the ground, square the hips, and reposition until you find that perfect alignment. And that's what I'm doing right now. Navel to the spine, my hips are square, my leg is parallel to the ground, left leg. And now I'm going to extend the right hand forward. 1 long line. Notice how long it is. Elongate your body, create space. It's all about alignment. 4 breaths here. And it's okay if you're shaking. This is not easy. This is isometric contraction. So sustained contraction. You're still doing a lot of work here. 1 more breath. Good. All right, 3 bird dogs. So take the right elbow, flex it, left knee, flex it, bring it into the chest slowly. Controlled movement. And extend. 2 more. Inhale to prep. Exhale, execute. Left knee bend, right elbow bend into the chest. Beautiful. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, contract, and flex. Beautiful. Extend, inhale. Exhale, come out of it, and into your child's pose again. Take the blocks out. Now to stretch your shoulder, bring the left hand and block to the center. Walk the right hand threaded underneath the left armpit, walking all the way out to the left side. All right, now feel the stretch, forehead to the ground. All right, switch. Take the right hand to this block on the left side. Center yourself, so the block should be right mid-sagittal, right in between your legs. Okay, lined up with your pubic bone. All right, thread your left hand underneath the right armpit towards, so left hand towards the right side. Shoulders square, forehead to the ground. Good, and slowly come up. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna do something different. Place the blocks in front of you longitudinally like this. And what you're going to do is open your feet out and come into the Hindi squat. So whether you touch the ground with your sitting bones issue to Rassis or not, that's not the point. The point is to really focus on getting those hips opened. Take your left elbow to the inner thigh, right elbow to the inner thigh, and then focus on bringing the sitting bones down to the blocks. My feet are flat, meaning that I'm pretty flexible, but if you have to crouch and you're on the balls of your feet, that's perfectly fine. The point is to open up the hips. And notice that the longer you're here, the deeper your stretch goes. So I'm really sitting on the blocks now. Before I was barely touching. So the muscles tend to relax as long as you're deep breathing. So 4 more breaths here. Good. Place the hands on the ground. Straighten out the knees. Turn the feet back neutral. And you're going to stretch the hamstrings and the armpits. So walk the hands all the way up. It's kind of like a downward dog. It really is, because you're going to bring the armpits towards the thighs. But your legs are apart, so you're really doing a deep stretch in the hamstrings. 4 breaths here. Let me go profile so you can see what that looks like. Just like that. See how my armpits are towards the thighs? So I'm getting a shoulder stretch. My legs are apart. I'm really getting a deep stretch in the hamstrings. Good. Now walk the blocks behind you as you're in the straddle. Take the blocks all the way behind you. And if you're feeling flexible, let the head hang to wherever it goes. So for me, my head reaches the ground. 4 breaths here. Good. All right. Bring the blocks to the center. So right here to the center. Take the left hand, center it, and you're going to turn over to the right. The torso. Keep the hips square though. Notice just my upper body from the navel, which is engaged, my belly button's engaged towards the back of the spine. I twist and lift my right hand up, palm facing towards the right wall. 4 breaths here. Good, release. Center the right hand. Same thing, keep that back neutral. And lift. 4 breaths here. And release. Good. All right, guess what we're doing? Turn the feet out. Bend. So we're going to do goddess pose. Let me face you. You're going to stretch first. So turn the feet out. Bend at the knees, 90 degrees. Take the hands to the shoulders. Rock out left to right. Feel the stretch in the inner thigh muscles. Adductors. And we're going to drop this right shoulder towards this left knee. Twist. Good. Other side. All right. Full goddess pose here. Tummy in, pull the pelvic floor in and up. Create that triangle. Notice my index fingers on the pubic bone. Here's my hip bones. Pull in and up. The knees bent. Elbows bent 90 degrees. Hold 4 breaths. One more. Straighten out the knees. Toes, heels coming together. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Nice standing pose here. Okay, so our warm-up is complete. I know we did a nice long warm-up. Now we're going to move into the meat of our practice. So keep the feet apart. Tadasana. Here we go. Pelvic floor in and up. Tadasana is called in English mountain pose. Right. 3 breaths here. Round 1. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, prayer position. Right. When you're ready, take a deep breath. Raise the arms up. Open the chest. Swan dive down. Notice my back is flat. Arms around. Transverse. Reach for the toes. Forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Hands on the shins. Look up. Exhale, hold. Airplane the arms out, lead with the chest, arms together. Exhale, right hand down towards the right side. Slide it down towards the side of the right knee. Left hand over the head deep and reach towards that right side. Good. Inhale, palms together overhead. Try not to lock your knees. I'm guilty of that too. So kind of keep those knees a little loose and over to the opposite side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, prayer position. Chair pose. Hold. In this chair, notice my knees are over the ankles, not out, not in, just aligned with the hips and ankles. 3, 2, 1. Push it to the ground, back to Tadasana. 3 deep breaths here. Two deep breaths. One deep breath. When you are ready, raise the arms up. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, lift the arms up, open. Exhale, pivot from the hips and reach for the toes. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, right hand down and over towards that left side. Left hand over the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand over to the right side. See where I'm going? And then the right hand over the head towards the left. Inhale, palms together overhead. Exhale, prayer position. Chair pose. Now we're going to go into a twist. Take this left elbow to the outside of the right knee and hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the center, push into the ground, mountain pose. 3 deep breaths. Third and final round. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, crab position. Arms up over the head, deep breath. Open the chest and swung that down. Inhale, halfway up. Chest. Exhale, fold. Airplane the arms up, lift and lead with the chest. Take this right hand to the left wrist. Pull up and half moon here, crescent over to that right side, both arms. Feel the side stretch. It's a deep stretch, so be mindful not to overdo it. You can cause muscle spasms, so be mindful, don't overstretch. Left hand to the right wrist, pull up first, and then over. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, grab position. Chair pose. With a twist. Right elbow now to the outside of the left knee. And hold here. Back to the center, push into the ground. And release. Good. All right. Come to the front of the mat. We're going to move to sun salutations. Easy ones. Chaturanga Dandasanas. We're going to just drop the knees, chest, chin to the ground with the low cobras. And go slow, breathe, be mindful. If something is too much for you, go into child's pose. All right, here we go. Take 3 deep breaths. When you're ready, raise the arms up. Exhale, breath position. Arms up over the head, chest, fold forward. And take a deep breath, hands on the shins. Back is flat, lift the chest and head up. Inhale. Exhale deeply. Fold forward. Okay, bend the knees. Send the right leg back, lunge, 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. Left foot back, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Light pose. Briefly here, drop the knees. Drop the chin and chest to the ground. Elbows hugging the rib cage. Drop the hips. And rise into a low cobra. Hugging the elbows to the rib cage, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, come down, forehead to the ground. Curl the toes under. And push your way using your arms back into your downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Center the left foot. Raise the right leg up. Bring it forward between the hands. Lunge. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good. Bend that left knee and let it propulse you forward. Forward bend. Inhale halfway up. Exhale fold. Airplane the arms out. Lift up. Lead with the chest. Open the chest. Exhale, grab position. All right. Round 2. Here we go. Find your mountain pose. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, grab position. Inhale, arms over the head, chest, and swan back down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, bend knees. This time your left leg goes back into a lunge. 2 deep breaths here. One more breath. Right foot back, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Come into plank pose. Drop the knees, chest and chin to the ground, hips stay up. Exhale, slide down, forehead to the ground. Low cobra, hugging the elbows to the rib cage. Press your toenails into the ground. And exhale, forehead to the ground. Curl your toes under. Push into your downward dog. 2 deep breaths here. 1 deep breath here. Center the right foot, left leg comes up. And scooch this left foot between the hands, forward into a lunge. 2 deep breaths here. 1 more breath. Allow the back knee, the right knee to propulsion forward to forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Airplane the arms out. Lift up, open the chest. Exhale, grab position. Good. Find your mountain pose, Tadasana. Close your eyes, 3 deep breaths. All right, here we go. Final round. We are going to do a combo, but because it's Hatha, you're the level 1, beginner level. We're going to keep it real simple. We're just going to do warrior 1, warrior 2, integrated within your sun salutation. And that's the last part of our practice here before we come down to the mat. All right, here we go. Find your Tadasana. Mountain pose. Check your posture, pelvic floor in and up. Neutral spine, shoulders down and away from the ears. Take a deep breath, raise the arms up. Exhale, grab position. Inhale, palms overhead, open the chest, and swan back down. Forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Send the right leg back into a lunge. Check yourself first. Find your lunge here. Square the hips. Take 3 breaths. Good. Pivot from the ball of your foot and bring that right heel down. Notice what I'm doing. So from here, pivot. Take the right foot facing, your toes should be facing about 2 o'clock. Hands on the hips, rise up, keeping the hips, well, try to focus on keeping the hips square. Sometimes it's hard. Really focus on that alignment. The main key element in warrior 1 is to make sure that this left knee is over the ankle and towards the pinky toe and not pulling inwards because that can hurt your knee. On the inside of the knee, there's some ligaments and there's the meniscus that you don't want to strain. So keep the alignment so you don't have injuries related to yoga. Shoulders down, lengthen the neck, raise the arms up, 3 deep breaths. All right, from here, turn to the right. Hips are facing the wall to the right. Again, maintain that left knee over the ankle towards the pinky toe, arms are transverse, 3 deep breaths. Good, bicycle the hands down, back into your lunge. Square the hips, check yourself here, take 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Good, left foot back, downward dog. All right. Deep breathing here in downward dog, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale into plank. Drop the knees, chest, chin to the ground. Hips stay up, hips come down. Low cobra, forehead down, curl the toes under, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. 1 deep breath. Center the left foot, raise the right leg up, scooch that right foot forward between the hands, lunge. All right, same as before. Check yourself, check the alignment, catch your breath. Do 2 deep breaths here. 1 more deep breath. Good. All right, left ball of the foot, pivot. Turn the heel onto the ground. Turn the foot to about 10 o'clock. Hands on the hips, rise up. Bend this right knee over the ankle towards the pinky toe. Raise the arms up, warrior 1. 3 breaths here. Good, turn to left. Arms are out transverse. Bend this right knee over the ankle. All right, turn your head facing that right middle finger. 3 deep breaths here. Good, bicycle the hands down, find your lunge, square the hips. Allow the left knee to propulse you forward, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Airplane the arms out, transverse. Rise up, open the chest, palms overhead together. Exhale, grab position. Good. Okay, so this is a good time to grab just a sip of water. We're going to move into our standing poses. I should say standing balancing poses. We're just going to do one. Again, it's Hatha level 1, beginner. So we're going to do your standard tree pose. If you're a beginner, hold on to something. I have a staircase here, I have a wall, whatever works for you. The most important before we begin the tree pose is getting the right posture, aligning your spine, and engaging the core for better balance. So keep your feet, notice my feet are hip distance apart, pelvic floor in and up, navel to the spine, shoulders down and away from the ears. Lean over to the left. A lot of people do this. See, if you're leaning on that hip. So lift up, engage the core, really truly engage the hip flexors and the quads on this left side to support you. Pelvic floor in and up, turn this right foot out. Okay, use something to prop you up. So hold on to a post or a wall. Take this right foot, the left ankle, your beginner level right here. Intermediate, you can go right up into that inner left thigh. Right? And then take the palms together, elbows out. Right? And bring the arms up. Tree branches. Advanced really is closing your eyes while you do this tree pose, but I don't recommend it if you haven't practiced it yet. So find a focal point straight ahead to maintain your balance here for about 30 seconds. And focus on your breathing. Notice that my core is still engaged and my left foot is truly grounded. I actually am envisioning roots into the ground. Focus on being that tree. Really ground yourself. Center yourself. What do I mean by centering? This is the center of gravity right below your belly button. Right here, your pelvic floor. So pull in and up. Center yourself. Okay? Keep going. Drop your tree. Bring it back up. All right. Release. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to do the other side. It's the same concept. Address first the posture, pelvic floor in and up. This is the inverted triangle, pubic bone, hips, navel to the spine. Lift the energy up on this right side as you lean to the right. Turn the left foot out. And take the left foot either to the lower leg, never on the knee. You don't want to stress the knee joint. If you want to lift it higher, then you got to grab it with your left hand. Grab your left ankle with your left hand and take that foot over to the inner right thigh. You do have to have the proper yoga pants. Some of them slip and slide. These are perfect for what I'm doing. So when you practice, be mindful of that. palms together, you line elbows out. Raise the arms up, open the tree branches. And venture to maintain this for 30 seconds. All right, come on down and release. Okay, so we're gonna come down to the mat now. Find your Tadasana, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold. And walk the feet out into child's pose. So finally get into the plank, open the knees out right into child's pose. Rest here after your nice vigorous class. So forehead to the ground. Good, slowly come up. Drop the right hip to the ground and bring the legs around. Flex your toes. Raise the arms up. Hinge from the hips, fold forward, 4 deep breaths. Rise up. Bend the right knee, take the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh, keeping the hips square, raise the arms up, hinge forward. And if you want, take this left hand behind the back. Slowly come up. Lift this right knee, take the right foot over the left thigh. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, lengthen and twist, look over that right shoulder. 4 breaths. Turn the head and upper body to the opposite side. And release. Okay. Other side. So bend this left knee, take the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Keep the hips square. Raise the arms up, hinge forward. And if you want, take your right hand behind the back. Slowly rise up. Lift this left knee up. Take the left foot over the right thigh. Take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Lengthen and twist. Look over this left shoulder, 4 breaths. Turn the head and the upper body to the opposite side. And release. Good. All right, let's do seated butterfly. Soles of the feet together, against the ankles, hinge forward, and take your elbows to open out your knees and hips. 4 breaths here. Good, slowly come up. And now find your bolster, place it in front of you. Place your feet on top, but bring the feet away from your pelvis so you create a nice diamond shape with your body. If you're a beginner, reach for the toes. If you're intermediate, reach for the floor by wrapping the hands underneath the ankles If you're advanced and you want to bind, take your hands on the bolster and bind it around the bolster, as you can see. Fold forward, 4 deep breaths. Slowly come up. Good. All right. Time to come down onto the mat. So work your way down. It's quiet position. And we're going to move into shoulder bridge. So bend the knees. Feet are flat, parallel to the ground. Lift the pelvis up, sweep the shoulders underneath. If you need back support, take the hands to the lower back. 4 deep breaths here. And release. Take the hands to the feet and rock back and forth. When you're ready, take the bolster underneath your tailbone. And go ahead and take the legs and the arms up. Last portion of our practice, reversing the blood flow, really focusing on relaxing here. All right, bring the legs down. Arms overhead. Tuck the right knee into the chest. Interlace your hands around the right knee. And switch. And release. Good. Lift the pelvis up. And take the bolster away. Tuck the knees into the chest. Draw the knees over to the left. Upper body twists to the right. Bring the knees up. Draw the knees over to the right. Upper body twists to the left. And come back. Crossing the ankles, hands behind the knees. Forehead up to the knees. And release. Okay, last few minutes. Guided meditation. So place your bolster behind the knees like so. Get nice and relaxed. Use an eye pillow if you want. If you are ready, we move into progressive relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation, starting with the toes. Point and flex your toes. Point and flex. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, let it go. Bring the awareness to the lower legs, knees, and thighs. Squeeze the muscles tight. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, let it go. Come to the glutes, squeeze the glutes. Perhaps lift them up off the mat 2 inches. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Come to the belly. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in the abdomen. Open the mouth. Big sigh, let it go. Take that breath up into the chest and rib cage and hold. Big sigh, let it go. Now take the deepest breath, belly, chest, rib cage, collarbone, hold. Big sigh, let it go. To the hands, squeeze, make a tight fist. Now stretch the fingers out. Exhale, release, and let go. Onto the shoulders, lift them up off the mat. Towards the ears, deep breath. Exhale, release, and let go. To the facial muscles, squeeze and squint the face tight. Stretch the face, open the mouth, stick out the tongue. Release, and let go. Let go of the lower jaw from the upper jaw. Relax the lips, cheeks, nose, eyes, ears. Let go of any wrinkles around the forehead or scalp. And scan the body one last time, head to toe, for any remaining pockets of tension. Breathing into that joint space or muscle, consciously letting go of the tension. Be mindful of your thoughts and see them streaming in and streaming out. Don't engage. Just like fleeting clouds, floating away, they're just electrochemical energy. Focus on your core, your true self, your soul. Take your soul journey now to your sacred space. You are in a valley, surrounded by trees and a beautiful lake ahead of you. In front of you, or along the lake shore, you see a beautiful lake that is calm and clear. Some ducks and geese swimming. The air is cool and crisp. Go ahead and lay down along this lake shore. Connect with the earth and sky. Allow Mother Earth to cradle you in that deep relaxation. Look up at the sky, so blue, no clouds, just the morning sun to welcome you. Take that energy in, begin to resonate and connect with the warmth, the nourishing warmth of the sun. Feel it across feet and ankles, lower legs, knees, and thighs, hips, sacrum, abdomen, and up the back, reaching shoulder blades, rib cage, chest, heart and lungs relax. And you embrace the sun's rays across the shoulders and arms, forearms, wrists, palms, fingertips. Feel that warmth across the neck and face, and finally the scalp. All the heat from the body is released as your body is nice and relaxed, your breath calm, your mind clear, your soul uplifted. Stay in this sacred space by the lake, surrounded by nature, as you discover your own true nature, which is peace, peace and serenity. you are ready, come back from that deep relaxation, back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Stretch the arms and the legs. Yawn if you need to. And when you're ready, go and turn over to the right or to the left side as I pull in Oracle card by the Angel Guide Oracle Guidebook by Kyle Gray. Here's the message for today: manifestation. Wow, this is amazing. This is definitely a day to manifest. It is a new moon, and it is with full-fledged courage and energy that you put in what you want to manifest on the new moon. New energy, new job, new opportunities, new relationships, whatever you want to manifest. So with that said, let's reflect and contemplate on manifestation today on the moon. All right, so for 1 minute, I want you to meditate. You could reflect on that. You can do a prayer of your own faith, or just simply count the breaths for a minute. If your mind wanders, bring it back on task. Here we go. Take a deep breath, raise the arms up, exhale, correct position. Thank yourselves for coming to the mat today, connecting your body, your mind, your soul. And remember, each day is a gift granted. Always work on self-development, improve daily, find yourself purpose, and remember your health is truly your greatest wealth. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. All right. See you tomorrow for Pilates. Let me turn Zoom off first.